Right.
Are you going to write about everything that you've been through, your divorce and everything else? Or is that a story you're still processing?
I would say I'm still processing it. I don't know that I would ever do a book on divorce. The next book I'm working on is called One of One, which is the truth about being single. And the idea, behind that book is that we're all single. Some may be in a couple, some may not be. But so often, if I don't know how to, a couple is made up of two good singles, and the couple is only as strong as the singles that make it up. And if I don't know how to be one with myself, how can I learn to be one with another?
Damn.
And so, so the book is about, there's nothing wrong with being single. You got to get rid of the stigma, because even when you're with someone, you're still single and you're still an individual.
Oh, you seem like such a good human. I have so much work to do in myself when I leave here.
Don't
I have
say
to
that.
get my
We
life
all got
together.
work.
No, what he said is we don't talk about that enough, because it's always this pressure. Be a union. When you get married, you have to be one.
But here's the thing:
How?
if I have not been practicing being one with myself, if I have not been practicing being loving with myself, if I have not been practicing giving myself grace and space, it's very hard for me to be loving with another. It's very hard for me to give that person grace and space. It's very hard for me to let them be who they are if I don't give myself the freedom to be who I am.
Right.
So this idea of being one of one is to say, I am one of one. I am valued. I'm worthy. I need to get to know who I am and give the process of discovery the same process I would give in a relationship. Because in my experience, so often when people are traditionally single, they squander that period of time looking for somebody.
Right.
And they falsely believe if I'm in a relationship, my life will be better. If I'm in a relationship, I'll be happier. But if you are not happy without someone, I guarantee you won't be happy with someone, because the practice of happiness has to be self-created. People can enhance our happiness. They can make a contribution, but we have to be the creators of it. And I think so often in relationships, one of the reasons why they don't work is because we overburden the relationship. We want the relationship to do something it was never designed to do, which is to do something for us that we don't do for ourselves. And so whenever we're in a relationship, and let's say I'm not being loving, or let's just say my happiness is dependent on my partner, even though they consciously may not be aware of it, subconsciously they know it, and they reject it. Like, no, I'm not your source. I can't be your source. God can only be your source. Because the day that I make you happy, the next day I'm going to make you mad. So if I allow someone the power to control my happiness, not only will I be manipulated, but I actually will never be happy. So this book, One of One, is really about unpacking what does it mean to be happy? What does it mean to, understand your value? And then how can you apply that to love, relationships, career, so on and so forth? Because at the end of the day, we're all single, right? We come into this earth single, we're going to die single. If I want to be in a great couple, there's nothing wrong with it, but let me be a great single.